I'm glad you are here. We must resolve a rift in time. The creatures you see here belong to a different time wave. Prepare yourself. We must deal with this incursion. Then, we will fix what is broken. The enemy is
So this morning we're going to do a mix of stuff.
Demolish them.
Got Time Rift, because I'm still working on getting that last Grimoire. I got one... When did I get it? 2 nights ago? During an evening rift. And then got a little bit of transmog farming to do, finish up Ani and Max for the week. And we're gonna do the new quest line that got added. Get that done today. So what I'm not sure of is there's a whole bunch of void-touched weapons that have been added as part of that, and I'm hoping that we don't need to do it on all of the different classes. See how long it takes. It might not take long. If it doesn't take too long, I might just do them just to get it done and make sure I've got them. Because there's a couple of cool bow transmogs and shield and a flail, all with a void touch effect. Kind of looking back to some of the BFA appearances during what were the little mini events that we did in Ogremar and Stormwind. They kind of got that look and feel to them. And then if there's some time at the end, we'll do some more transmog farming on Redridge.
I see we have a powerful foe before us. Defeat it! The next step will require something ingenious.
Sometimes getting out of combat here is the biggest problem. Those ones are kind of fun to play with because you jump off, and for a lot of classes they don't have like levitate or slow fall. I don't want to engage him. I engaged him. Finish the weekly on this character, gathering up those Dream Surge Coalitions. So they're gathering up for a bit of a pain this week, just because the ones in the city don't count towards your weekly quests, and you gotta do them all outside. Killing mobs. If you ever see one of the 16-hour rares that pop up there in Valgrassus, you get 20 from those, so that helped a lot. I got one of those.
I see we have a powerful foe before us. Defeat it! Gather the sands of time. That does not
I was actually really surprised that there wasn't an achievement around the two hourglass kind of mini events during the rifts. They felt like there should have been something. Fingers crossed. Yep. The fell imp, or trickster fell imp. Oh, I hate this one.
We've arrived in a time when the Lich King and his armies succeeded in scourging the world. Life stands no chance in this Azeroth. Only death. And undeath. Trouble this time way. Move quickly. Our own Azeroth is counting on us. A chaotic manifestation of temporal energy is the cause of this madness. Steel yourselves for battle.
After Lich King was live, and we still got people standing in Defile.
fighting adventure. We have almost done it.
Oh, that's done. Grimoire, though. Sadness.
Is it time already? There is much to do.
Okay, one of those. That updated. So I'm gonna wait and see if the gloves update. You know what? No, I'll just borrow. So
My
male
goods are crafted
paradoxical
with great
gauntlets.
care.
All other there. I'm just gonna buy the bloody things. And because I can't equip, I'm not gonna wait the 2
May your
hours.
days bring you joy.
Okay. Let's go over to Sam and see about this new quest line. Quest automatically loaded when the first time you logged into your character after you logged in after the maintenance yesterday. And there's actually a quest, Dollar and Hearthstone, in your bag. I know on an alt it's like, Dollar and Hearthstone, I thought I deleted all these. Turf. This quest has been deleted. Oh, man. So, again, don't mock my bags.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging.
Okay, so let's see. I have so many things on the go all the time. Well, we got the quest item, which means we must have the quest. Let's go on that. Oh, there we go. Approach the Chamber of the Guardian. So it shows up in your campaign quests if you're looking for it. Chamber of the Guardian. Downstairs.
Khadgar said you would come. I thought it best to wait for you. Greetings. We do what we must.
Let's see.
For those we love.
My people are no strangers to voices from below, but this radiant song is different.
It's being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
There must be someone who does. I'll let you know what I find.
Valeria. It's been too long, old friend.
Good to see you, Khadgar. Doing well?
As well as can be expected. How's the family?
I haven't... It's better if I keep my distance.
Of course. The Void. That would be... Actually, your connection to the Void is why I asked you here. We still don't know what this dark heart relic is capable of. But we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger. Who they are and what they intend to do remains a mystery. Which is why I need your help.
To hunt down a dangerous foe we know nothing about. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Same old Valeria. Void or no void. I didn't mean to,
See you soon, Khadgar. Dark heart in hand.
Getting old, Khadgar. Kick. Poor Valeria.
Let's get to work. Always happy to help. Be mindful of your duty.
Okay, Valeria. Follow her to Televerse Rift.
I'll open a rift for us. Follow me.
Oh, good. I like it when you do the work.
Head through when you're ready.
Looks like the Void Elf home.
Have the Rendorai noticed any void disturbances lately?
We have. The Riftwalkers just returned from their investigations.
Farewell.
The shadows serve us.
Check in. Gather reports from
We
Riftwalkers.
serve the Alliance.
Those 5 rifts.
Shadows watch over you.
There's something else. A vision is being seen all across Azeroth. They call it the Radiant Song.
Interesting. I'll report this to Locust Walker. But for now, let us speak of your investigation.
Baladash Malinore. There was a strange increase in void activity within Aberrus. We're still unsure what caused the surge. All quiet now, though.
Sure it is. It's all quiet while we send Hero of Azeroth, server of drinks at the Deergrill after party, to check things out.
But any sign of battle had long passed when I arrived. Seems like a dead end.
Kind of sore about that still. You made me bust tables after defeating Farak.
New doorways have opened. Not much to report, I'm afraid. I sensed activity to the north of the continent, but the trail went cold near Zulaman.
We fight for a new future.
Riftwalker Nilara has yet to return from Northrend. Troubling. We embrace power. We do not fear it. The light is not the only path.
From the rest in Dragonwood.
The Riftwalker's absence. Could it be connected to the Dark Heart? It is a good day for a hunt.
When it gives me
Aim
rifts to
true.
get around.
Keep your gaze fixed on your target.
Galapon's rifts.
This is where Iridikron empowered the Dark Heart. But that was millennia ago. Why would there be void activity here? Why now?
You think it should be devoid of activity?
We each walk a line. Choose yours. Tracks. They might belong to our Riftwalker. Let's follow them.
Fortunately, she has big yellow dots on the screen.
I don't have a target.
Galakrond was consumed by a never-ending hunger. And that same hunger was used to empower the Dark Heart. Walkers reported fluctuations in void energy, a period of calm. Could the Dark Heart be absorbing magical power and converting it to shadow?
Kind of expected everything to scale here, but we're actually in Dragon. I thought it was going to be like an instance set scenario.
These tracks lead north. Wait, I sense something. Is it Ulduar? I'll scout ahead. Meet me there.
Long ways north from here to be sensitive. I think she walked to Ulduar. 50 miles from Ulduar. You gotta check the Thomas prototype.
Well,
Just in
we're on
case.
the right track. The shadows can be an ally, if controlled.
So, you finally arrived. My honored guests.
That voice.
Harbinger shall usher in a new age for the void realms.
The shadows have taken her. Defend yourself.
To target something first.
Literally chasing shadows right now.
This is Eridath. Farewell. Why show me these memories? What is the Harbinger's plan? This is the last time I saw my son as a boy. My Arator. I was so thankful for that day. Zira helped me to reach out to him. Yet the light's power wasn't enough to defeat the Legion. Rejecting the role of Ranger General was not an easy choice. For me or my family. Yet leaving them behind, I failed to protect them. Or at least, to die with them.
Memory.
Embracing the void. I don't regret that choice. I left my world, my son, to protect them. And leaving the army of the light was just the same. Keep your gaze fixed on your target. We do what we must for those we love. This is a hunt, and our prey awaits with hungry jaws.
Bigger memory to defeat now.
I would rather have died than have you fall to evil.
I know. And yet my fate has not changed.
Oh, your greatest regret. Let's bring it to life, shall we?
No! This isn't what happened!
You have forsworn the light, Illyria. And so, you are my enemy.
We must follow him!
Allergy bad this morning.
Use every weapon at your disposal.
Bend the rift.
Aim true. These invaders will find no mercy in my domain.
Get upgrades back, that's okay. Thinking to a bigger one. This universe. Rift has been defended. Alright.
Our true quarry is ahead. That twisted vision of Terralion. The shadows can be an ally, if controlled.
Not giving you the strength?
I can't do it!
Olivia, I see your weak heart. You cling to them still.
Begone from this place, Zalatath.
Very well. I'll not overstay my welcome.
Oh, good. I think you get all the weapons. You can't see the ones that you can't use.
Into the shadows. So it is Zalatath who has claimed the Dark Heart. I understand now why she calls herself the Harbinger.
I've had enough riddles for one day.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had, before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
What? You don't think... Could Zalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
I fear that is precisely what she intends. You must find a way to stop her.
Me? Look, she knew exactly how to hurt me. I don't think I'm the one to...
Yes, she knew your greatest fear is endangering your family. But you must let go of that fear. Embrace who you truly are.
I know who I am.
Do you? You are unbalanced. You must master your unique nature, Alleria. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
It's best if I leave. I'm a danger to you all, so long as Zalatath's gaze is cast upon me. Tell Khadgar what we learned. I will return to Dalaran in time.
That's it? You're just gonna disappear for a while now?
Still no word from Magni?
No, the Speaker of Azeroth remains strangely silent.
You are always appreciated. Zalatath has returned as the Harbinger. And now she has the power of the Dark Heart at her disposal.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Locust Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need answers. We need her speaker.
I will seek out Magni. But first, I must inform Thrall of what we learned here. We must face this crisis together. Horde and Alliance both.
Really?
I was hoping to see you. Zalatath has returned as the Harbinger. And now she has the power of the Dark Heart at her disposal.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Locust Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need answers.
Acts 10.
We need her speaker.
I will seek out Magni. But first, I must inform Thrall of what we learned here.
Got one of the shoulder tokens for Paladins last week. So let's see, maybe I get really lucky and get both of them that I need this week. I've got the 3 Paladins to run through here. 9:39, so at 10 o'clock we're going to do another time rift on the Warlock in hopes of that grimoire. Okay, off to see Lothab. It's a rainy day here today, so the puppies are upstairs sulking because it's not a good day to go outside. And Bella still wants to go outside, but she's just a mop when it rains.
I will serve the master in death.
Or if that, drop that dog in the lake and she'd soak up all the water. Okay, roll the dice.
Best goods in the Isles.
I need to at least do a little bit of organizing of this disaster that I call my bags. Right now it's just organized chaos.
You'll find nothing better.
Horde Paladin. Parked her outside of Ani before I started streaming, so I'd have my Hearthstone back up to be able to get to Nex. Double check that before I kill anyone. This raid is really finicky. Back a little way here for a second. Let's see if we get what we need from here. Oh joy. That'll just show up in the mail, so. Dalaran. Change this down to 10 man. And if you haven't done the pet dungeons to be able to get around Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, well worth the time invested if you've got a ton of pets. I was just kind of randomly collecting pets before, and then they added those. I was like, now I need some specific pets to be able to get through these dungeons. And I started to focus my collection. chilly here today, so I just popped on a little heater behind me, and hopefully that's not picking up on the mic for you guys.
I serve the master in death.
Wander around, keep an eye on the time because I need to hit the next rift in 13 minutes. And you end up chasing a few events all the time when you're collecting, because you just get down to those last few things you need. It feels bad because you don't get a lot of drops. It's like out of the whole time rift events, I need one item. It'd be good to get that done so I don't have to come back afterwards.
I can't attack that target.
I did think that Season 4 was going to kind of be a time to chase around and get the last few transmogs I needed for rares and stuff in the Dragon Islands, but Pandemonium changes all of that. That starts next Thursday, so I'll probably be streaming some extra time. I'll just stream my leveling as I play Pandemonium and the remix. Don't really need a bunch of alts, a bunch more alts all leveled up, but I'll figure out exactly what I need. There's a couple of racial paladin mounts that I don't think I have them all yet because I haven't leveled, like a Zandalari troll paladin I haven't leveled up yet, and I've got a dwarf paladin at 35, so I just may abandon that one and make a new one in Pandemonium level that way, just to get kind of stuff done. Okay. Oh bueno. So Diva's done. We clean out her bags and move on to Sambot. She just needs to do next 10. She did Ani yesterday, I think it was. Had a few minutes to kill.
You'll find no better in the city.
And mail those scourge stones off.
We are in need of your aid once more, champion.
Unfortunately, it gave me all the transmogs and everything. I knew that quest a bunch of times.
Let us speak in the Chamber of the Guardian. I've asked the Lear as well.
Unlike everything else that I do that I have to do. I'm really looking forward to when War Within comes out to see how it changes the transmog collection game. you know, there's all the world BOEs that are out there, especially like some of the white ones now. So there's lots of stuff that's still going to take a ton of time to farm. It'll just make the dungeon and raid content simpler. So, still huge swaths of the game to deal with and collect. Like eventually when I get a tier 3 set made, I'm going to need to come back in here and do all of this stuff up here. Because once you get one tier 3 set made, then you can buy the rest, or purchased from the black market auction house. Then you can get the recipes and start to craft the other sets. But you have to have collected them first. And I'm in 25, and I just wasted this. So, there's no point in going on further there. That was silly. Mistakes happen. Pick up and move on. So, got 7 minutes. At least get one, maybe both of my warriors through on each, set it right away. And Gaspard also has to stop her and kill some crabs in hopes of getting a blacksmithing recipe. This first normal 10, that's good. I think I'm in prop spec because I was killing some larger rares the last time I was playing Gaspard out with the elemental Asians. Yesterday for the long maintenance, I got to build my new Lego set. Over the shoulder, that one right there, is the new TIE Interceptor that Lego just put out. Four and a half hours of therapeutic clicking bricks together. Excuse me.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first. Too far away. I don't have a target.
Everybody's quiet today here.
Too far away.
lazy kind of day for everybody. My wife argues that every day is a lazy day for me. I argue that I did all my work. It's my time to relax. Recipe this week. Double check. 10. And now that I'm almost at the end of all of this, they did the announcement that class items will be Warbank swappable. So if I get any of the 10-man paladin stuff, they will be able to keep that and not have to farm it if I don't get lucky on the 3 pallies. I think, yeah, there's 2 paladin pieces and 1 warrior piece in 10-man to get. 25 man is just the 1 piece for the paladins. Hello, Miss Jaina. It's dark out there today. Come here. Come here. You're not an up kind of puppy. Hey, you want to say hi? Here, Miss Jaina came to visit. There you go. Now she's trying to get my attention. Okay. Of course, the 1 paladin piece that I have already drops. And we're gonna hearth, and we're gonna switch back over to Connor, my warlock, and get that next time Rift event. Want this?
At your service.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, that was transmobbed I picked up. 379 is garbage. Gotta keep those. Someday I'm going to do the Mage Tower. That is apparently good gear for the Mage Tower. I was working on making some Pandaria transmogs. On Tuesday morning or Monday night before reset. Try to get an idea of how much more living steel I need to collect. And the answer is a lot.
What do you require? The enemy wants a fortification here. Demolish it.
I've read some horror stories on Wowhead about how long it's taken people to get these grimoires, so hopefully I'm luckier than they were. You see two kinds of stories on Wowhead. Oh my god, that was the simplest thing ever, it took me 2 pulls. Or, oh my god, that took forever, please shoot me. And to be fair, I've had things happening to some mounts just
Deal with the demons in our
forever, and others just like, what was it? Mythic and Taurus. I think, I don't have an exact count, but I was working on getting the skips done on some characters so I'd have more chances of getting it. Okay. And when I was working on my 3rd character for skips, that's when I got the count. I'd say less than 15 runs. Same with Mythic Nighthold. I took a character in there to kind of get a feel for, is this item level going to work for farming this mount? And it dropped that first time. Log the Devastator Cannon. I do not know how to clog the Devastator Cannon. I wonder if it's because I have this weapon. And I get rid of... There it is. Weird. Got pine cones that I wanted. Maybe. There we go. Maybe I didn't have 4. Surveyor. Surveyor says.
Powerful foe before us. Defeat it!
Bear.
Come back here and help us resolve this paradox.
I used to love the line games in BFA. The more complicated, the better. These are not complicated. 500. Let's try to push it. Somebody might still need that achievement for their meta. Do what we can. I learned my lesson from doing the meta in Shadowlands. Keep on top of all of the achievements that pop up and the meta will be easy. So when the meta achievement popped up, all I needed to do were 8 daily quests that I hadn't done. And therefore, for the time I was here, I ground out all the rep I needed, and I still needed to do the tokens to finish off the last few transmogs. So I didn't really need to do extra quests for more flakes. So those just kind of sat on the side. And because daily quests don't count for points on that for Azeroth, it's like, well, those.
In this timeway, the Legion won the War of the Ancients. Demons corrupt this realm to its core. Sargeras saw his crusade of annihilation through to the end. We cannot risk further exposure. Closing this rift is vital.
Couldn't need it. Illidan's not too
Here
bad.
is the source of our troubles. A
No Lich
fractured
King.
causality. Time to strike it down. Keep fighting, adventurers. We have almost done it.
I think she's got a decent. We're gonna find two, so we can
You
sell.
are in for a treat. Travel safe.
Get those opened and out of the bags. Learn that.
Looking to buy?
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That was 123.
I hope to see you again soon.
Use that rather than sell it, because there's a chance I could get an item worth more than 50. 11 o'clock before I finish my stream. So we're gonna hit my other warrior, Mecha Sam. Into Oni 10 real quick. There he is. I should spend more time transmogging my characters so they look better for you guys. I'm just so bad. I like to save my gold and it's like they're all trophies of their kills.
We are in need of your aid once more, champion. A mysterious figure moves within
Okay, I helped you already.
the heart.
It should be a count. Stop that anyway. Yep. Once we get in here, we'll check our raid difficulty so I don't screw that up again. Nothing worse than messing that up. At some point, there's still bits of archaeology that I need to do as well. Done all of the archaeology achievements, and I still don't have all of the drops. Unless you guys ask to see that, I'll save that for when I'm watching football games in the fall.
I must get closer.
When you come in here, if you use your long cooldown movement ability, so the leap on the warrior first, by the time you get around here, it's back up again. So you get a leap, 2 charges, and another leap. And charging. Because the whole thing about collecting is figuring out how to be efficient in your movement. A lot of people collect speed sets, but I'm so bad at remembering to put them on. Like I have some pieces that have started to save up on some characters, but I forget them.
I need to target something first.
Nothing. Head that one. Hunter stuff.
The city's finest wares.
Doesn't even have a vendor value.
You'll find nothing better in the isle.
Okay. We're gonna take the hunter over to Redridge and spend some more time. Hopefully we get lucky again. We got 3 transmogs on Monday from the stuff that was added back in 10.1.7 to Redridge. There's still a boatload of other BOE transmogs in that zone to pick up, so I think almost every zone in Vanilla had something re-added back into it that was taken out. Really, I think most of them were taken out at the Cataclysm. But many of them have been re-added to the game. For current content stuff, with this week we had 3 charges of the Catalyst. So on my 4 raiding characters, I was able to get them all their 4-piece set bonuses, which is nice, because until you really had 4, there was no point in changing from the Season 3 gear, just because of the way that Blizzard did some coding. The way it was explained to me is that if you put on even 1 piece of Season 4 gear, then you lost any of your set bonuses you had from your Season 3 gear. So you couldn't mix and match and go with a 2 and a 2. Because the fear was that if the Season 3 set was the same as the Season 4 set, then people would be overpowered. And I just need to change my spec into my AoE farming spec. Give myself the lovely Barrage, which is an absolute nightmare in dungeons. But great for farming. I used to, when I wasn't playing Hunter series, I'd still go into like a heroic dungeon or something, queue, and I'd be running barrage, and I'd be very careful with how I use it. I'd always make sure I kind of go up by the tank and point backwards to where we came from, but it was still so dangerous. Tarantulas drop a dagger, and I looked at all of my characters to see who had done the quests here in this zone. So like I turned everything back on ATT, show all the completed stuff, and you know, it shows that this character has done all of the quests in this zone, but for some reason some of the mobs around the keep where the orcs usually hang out, right in here, they're not spawning, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's going to take me a little bit more checking to try to figure out, because I brought over characters that had done all the quests, characters that had done none of the quests, and no matter what I did, there was no mobs at that keep. So that was really frustrating, because there are some elites in there that drop one of the transmogs that they added back into the zone. So right now, I'm not really sure how to get that. Close that down, open up the zone drops. It's quite a long list. Oh. At least the dragon mounts makes getting around places so much faster and easier now. I know there's still a lot of people that aren't fans of the dragon riding, but it's just something that, to be honest, people are going to have to get used to because it's here to stay. Blizzard already announced that the dragon racing quests are still going to be a staple of War Within world quests. So you can expect whatever achievements they put in for those in War Within to be part of the War Within meta achievement. So work on them as they come out. Some orcs over here. should do is put fetch up here, because I'm not really going to need to use a kill shot.
I'm out of range.
There's a little group of the orcs over here in the lumber mill.
Get closer. I don't have a target. It's too far away.
See, no mobs. Can't figure this one out. Quest guy in there, they never drop transmogs. These are all low percentage things. I mean, we're talking less than 1% for most of these, so you can't get discouraged when you're out doing transmog farming when you're getting down the ends of the zone, but just keep at it. Eventually stuff will drop, the math says so. See people running, lots of people in the 5 to 7 keys already, like in the Discord group that I'm in, and then there's even a fair number of people running 10s plus now already. My little Mythic Plus group, we ran 4s last night. We did well. Push a little bit further, just getting our gear up, getting our crests, We're halfway to KSM now. That one's going to need go fetch. So I was in the Navy, and my hunter here, he uses the Bloodsail Admiral title. There we go, look at that. And my two... Oh, they actually... Oh, I got one of those already, but I have friends that can use them if I happen to get another one there. So I use Bloodsail Admiral on my hunter. I do have like a sailor's transmog set up for him, but I just haven't spent the gold to adjust it. Kind of at the beginning of the season, things move around so much, I don't really fuss over it too much. But then my two Corehounds, they're named Port and Starboard. Most of the time they go on the proper sides, sometimes they don't, like right now. So Port is red and Starboard is green, because that's the color of the navigational lights. I always had a tough time learning the lights when I was a young sailor. It's like, look, you would port and red and left and right, and I finally figured it out that it's like port, red, and left are all shorter than starboard, right, and green. So that was my trick to remembering. Morning, G. No, you know, you've got to work. Some of us are lazy, retired bums. Just a sec, as soon as I land. The new one is right there. I was gonna put it up higher at first, but just because the way it's sitting, it looked really wrong setting it up on the top shelf, so it took me like 20 minutes to decide where to put a Lego set on the shelf. Someday I will get... So a long time ago, back when web cameras first came out, I had a cheap web camera and it came with stop motion software. And I used to make little Lego stop motion movies with them.
I don't have a target.
The stuff that's out now, it doesn't come with software to be able to do that kind of stuff. So someday, maybe I'll get stop motion software and sit and do like a stop motion assembly of one of those big sets or something. Someday. I mean, that took 4.5 hours to build without doing stop motion. If you're to build that style, you'd probably be a week and a half to build it. Like 80 to 100 hours at least. It would be fun. It's like stop motion work is... It's fun, but it's tedious. It depends on how much detail you want to do. Like if you just want to do a stop motion of putting a piece on and then the next piece and that, not too bad. But if you wanted to show like the pieces moving around, I saw a guy do a Death Star assembly with 2 stormtroopers assembling the Death Star. That had to take him a year to make that video.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Helmets are cool. I've only got one of the helmets. It's off the screen. There's it used to be on the top shelf, but where I move stuff around. It's the Boba Fett one. And the Shire Hobbit one. Yeah, if she's a big Lord of the Rings fan, that's a really cool set. I keep my Lego insanity to the Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars sets that are like the spaceships from the original, like the fighters and all that kind of stuff from the original movies. I've got to find a spot for my Millennium Falcon. I don't think it'll ever show up on screen unless I do like a little video showing all of the Legos that are around here. And then I've got the Star Destroyer as well. The Star Destroyer, it's been moved a couple times and it is in need of repair. So I probably have about 10 hours of work to do on that because I've got to take it apart. The hull plating and all that needs to all come apart and be redone. Yeah, you know, Lego, the big sets take up a lot of room. Like, you look, there's the 3 shelves behind me, and to keep it kind of neat behind me, I put a lot of my small sets away. And I have 5 2-cubic-foot boxes of disassembled Lego sets, just Star Wars ones. Oh, ho, ho. That's not on the list. Aw. I'll have to check that one out later, because that's not on the zone list. I might have to put something into the ATT Discord on that. Yeah, but yours is, it's mixed. It's not just Lego. I try to keep my stuff to just the Lego. And your wall looks awesome. The last picture you sent me looked great. I've got to do some more work down here in the basement and get some stuff sorted out. I think that's another one I need. Look at that. 3 today. Moss agate. Don't need that. Hello, Jaina. She's pushed in under my feet. I had to move to make room for hers. That's awesome. We all kind of have our own rooms here, so for all of our collectibles. Don't call them nerd stuff, G. They're collectibles. I'm gonna kill some more gnolls. The Great Hunter Spin. Nice. I think that's another one. Look at that. 4. I want to do some reading on that blue one after the stream and kind of figure out if it's somewheres on ATT or not, so I can feed that into the system. I can deal with feet and inches, G. The first ships that I sailed on were all imperial measures, and then we had to do the switch over to metric for pressures, and none of the old guys did very well at that switch. But when I was growing up, we didn't switch over to metric until about grade 3 or 4, I think it was around there. Oh, okay, so if you got centimeters down, then everything else is easy from there, because a meter is 100 centimeters. Like a cent is 1/100th of a dollar. It's roughly a yard. Roughly. I got one of the 2 grimoires I needed from the time rifts the other night, so I'm down to just needing 1 from there. So that's coming along nicely. Good morning, Barla. How are you today? It's funny up here because, like in Canada, if you ask someone how tall they are, how much they weigh, they're always using feet and pounds. But you go to the store to buy stuff, you're buying it by the kilogram. It's messed up. The cats are circling. Everybody's peaceful here today. Jaina's under my feet. She came to say hi earlier, so but she doesn't get up like Bella does. She won't jump up and get in my face. So I had to hold the camera down so that she got on stream for a few seconds. The cats, you know, I fed them, so they're not interested in me anymore. Where did that go? Trying to get the ring from the naval table. Yeah, that took me quite a while when I was working on that one. You know what I need to do, and it just happens at horrible times, is I need to do the fishing tournament down in Booty Bay on Sunday. But it happens over my supper time, and that's family time. Yeah, so even in the States, all medical stuff. Because medical really needs the common for all areas, so I think the Europeans drove the standard to metric in medical a long, long time ago. It actually was a funny thing, you know, being a little bit older when I was watching MASH, and you know, you just finished watching all of MASH too. It was hearing them say some numbers about how much medicine they're going to give somebody, and how much to like put 40 cc's into that needle. And it's like, holy crap, that's 40 cubic centimeters. That's huge. Yeah, I know, you're not getting much time, so you get your tables flipped. You're trying to get your coins, get your pet coins so you can keep some gold flowing, which is, you know, it's good.
I don't have a target.
Hopefully stuff sorts out and you're able to, like you said, hopefully by War Within stuff will sort out and you'll get some more time. I don't think any of those, that's all garbage. check everything before I vendor. Well, actually, most of it I send over to my my enchanter to disenchant now, because I get a little bit of gold from selling illusion dust and greater eternal essences. They move quite nicely on the auction house for someone who's impatient selling stuff on the auction house. I just actually did the quest line at the beginning of the stream. So I did a rift first, and then I did the quest line. So I want to say it took about a half hour to do. And the way that it works for the reward is you get a weapon arsenal pack for the transmog. So you don't have to run it multiple times. You get the achievement and you get all the weapon looks from one time through it. And I actually read the quests and listened to all the dialogue, which is not normal for me. I'm trying to enjoy it a little bit more, take time to smell the roses. But if you wanted to crash through it and just, you know, follow the quest dots, you could probably do it in 20-25 minutes tops. The weapon looks are quite cool. I was looking at the Wowhead article on it, trying to figure out how many times I'd have to run it to get everything. And it turned out I only needed one lick of the Tootsie Pop to get to the crunchy center of all the transmogs. And when you figure out what that time is in War Within G, we'll work around it and try to figure out how we get together for some of the group content. The quest line, all I'll say for it is it's definitely laying the groundwork for War Within. So, you know, they've already started down the path of getting us ready for the next X-Pack. So well worth it from a storyline side to spend the 20 minutes and get it done. Transa.
I need to get closer.
Well, as long as it's like my group that I'm running keys with now, we're usually done by about 9:30 my time, so I don't mind running a couple after that. Because I'm usually up until about 11 my time anyway. And I enjoy running the keys. And if the M+ system stays the way it is right now, so I'd say the price of admission into the keys is a little bit higher, where, you know, a 0 now is an old 10, but to hit your M+ goals is way easier. Because we've only run, we did 3 last night. I think we only did 4 last week because last weekend, like, 2 of them were, the tank and healer were away visiting their in-laws. The week before we ran 6. And then we did a bunch of 0s, which gave no score. And we're already over 1,000. Yeah, 9 your time is 10 here. But I mean, if we've got like 1 day a week, I can work around that for an hour, which is enough time to do a couple of dungeons if we kind of go right away. So it's doable. And the other for you, where you're on later, is use the WME Discord server. I mean, the people there are great. I've had a blast. I've had a lot of fun the last... Well, this is my 3rd season now running with WME groups, and just great people. So, you know, this is what I tell a lot of people, because we had some problems with... We had to actually looking for consistent group channel, and as a moderator on that server, that channel caused us more problems than it was worth, because you just constantly have people joining the server and advertising push groups and carry groups, and then we'd have to deal with the fallout of that. So we got rid of it. And there were some people that were, let's say, real people looking for consistent people to form groups with, that were disappointed that we chose to do that. But what we tell everybody is that if you're running WME keys kind of at a regular time, and most people play the game at a fairly routine time in their schedules, that you're going to run into some of the same people, and you can build a consistent group that way, kind of over a little bit of time. And I know in Season 2 and Season 3, I was definitely running into a lot of regular people, and they just reach out to me and ask me if I wanted to run a key with them, or if I had time, through like Battle.net friend invites that we've done over time. So takes a little longer to build a group up that way, but it's doable. Few more minutes on the stream. Back to the orcs here. Then once I go off stream, I've got to get that 11 o'clock rift done, and then I've got to get some lunch because I've got raids starting at 11:45, just under an hour. Normal Amir Drasol today, tomorrow. So when Remix starts, I'm probably going to stream some extra time. So you'll be able to get at least a look at it to see if it's something that's piquing your interest or not. Because I'll probably stream for a couple hours in the morning and a couple hours in the afternoon while I'm leveling in Remix, and try to get a feel for how, like, apparently you can level in LFR there, so I can show people how that goes, how much of a either good time or disaster that is, and see how fast. I'll try to track how fast the, was it the bronze? I can't remember what the proper name of the currency is. How fast that comes. So what I'll do is I'll track kind of each day how much I get. And that'll give people kind of an idea of how much effort it will take to push through that content to get the transmogs and mounts and toys and such. Look at that. I don't think that's on this list. That's actually just one of the rare drops. Cloak of the Night.
I don't have a target.
That was definitely a bonus one for today. So I was thinking multiple, like, different armor classes as well at first, but I just don't know because my understanding is that you're going to be able to buy everything on one character and learn the transmogs. So, you know, work on one first, see how that's going, and then look at my list of characters, classes, and armor classes, and see if there's a hole that I'd like to fill or well, patch. They're all filled. And see if there's really a need for me to level more characters. I mean, I'm running 37 level 70s right now, so...
I'm out of range.
Take care, G. It's nice of you to drop in while you could. Hopefully your meetings aren't too stressful today. You take care, buddy. It's been actually a really good day in Redridge. We got 5 transmogs, 4 from the 10.17 stuff that was added, and then 1 from Rare. Did you do the new quest line yet, Barla? So just so you know, you only need to do it once. You get all of the weapons transmogs come with completing it once. Now, is it you dragging her around on quests, or does she drag you around on those? Those are quest guys, there's no... She only has to drag you to LFR.
too far away.
At this point, LFR is not bad. I mean, there's enough people that know how to do the fights, and so many people are geared. They just blow through them. It's the beginning of a brand new season where it's new raid content, and nobody in LFR knows what they're doing, and they don't look up anything, and they just go in and try to fake it until they make it. That's what frustrates me. Oh, with the dragon riding? So what you do, this is for the non-dragon riding people. Especially before the fight starts, if you see people sitting on their dragon riding mount, mouse over them and see if you get like the little ride arrow. And if you do, follow them around in the fight. Stay close to them. And when they jump on their mount, you jump on it too. Hitch a ride. And speaking of that, I need to make sure that I've got my shaman's passenger stuff enabled for Sunday's raid. We've got one lady who doesn't do the dragon riding either, and we just give her a ride. Okay, it's 11 o'clock, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks Barla for chatting away, and G, even though he's gone. Hope the kitties aren't driving you too crazy there, Barla. They're just being kitties. We will talk to you later. I gotta go get a bite to eat. Well, actually, I gotta go do the rift and then get a bite to eat before raid time. Alright, take care everybody.